Hello students, this is Sumit Bose and I am from the Bodhi Academy. Today we are going to discuss on the poem The Ant and the Cricket. Okay. Now before starting this poem, I am going to tell you it's not a poem, it's a fable. Okay, Aesop. So Aesop in his entire life wrote fables and it had deep morals. Okay, and we will see animals who are talking, but it is deeply connected with human life and human nature. Okay, so let's without any further delay, let's start with the poem. Okay. A silly young cricket accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. So a cricket, he was there was once a cricket who loves to sing. Okay, he used to sing through the months of summer and spring, gay months. Why gay months? This because those are the most colorful months there. Okay, began to complain when he found at home his cupboard was empty and winter has come. Now, the cricket used to play all summer and spring, and he didn't work at all. He just spent his time in doing fun activities and didn't work to gather the food grains. So that's why when the winter came, when there was scarcity of food, when there was nothing left in the environment for the poor little cricket to eat, is found that his home's cupboard was empty and there was nothing to eat. Not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. So there was literally nothing, not a crumb in his found to be found on the ground because the ground was snow covered, not a leaf, nothing was left. Okay. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? So the cricket is now worried that what will he eat in the winter season? Okay, because he spent his time foolishly in the summer and spring. He didn't was not bothered to gather his grains. Okay, for him to eat in winter. At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. So starvation started to swallow the cricket, and he was very became bold and he was trembling with cold and he was desperate to seek any decision or to borrow from someone. Away he set off to a miserly ant to see to keep him alive he would grant. So he went to the ant. Why he went to the ant? Because if we see, the ants are working, okay, always busy working their food grains, always busy maintaining their habitat. So away he went to an ant, miserly ant, to see him to see to keep him alive he would grant. Okay, if he would grant him something to eat. Okay, what did he wanted? Him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. This he wanted. What did he wanted? These are the two things. Him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. Question sometimes comes that why did the cricket went to the ant and what did he exactly wanted? So many write this mouthful of grain. No, this is number one thing, shelter from the rain and a mouthful of grain. Okay, these will be the correct answers. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. Okay, if he not if he if not, he must die out of starvation and sorrow. So the cricket was in desperate need of borrowing food grains because he was dying out of starvation. Okay, says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. Okay, But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. The ant said that. Yeah, you can call me with your if you need anything, any help. I am your servant and your friend also. But we ants never borrow, neither we borrow something from someone nor we lend give something to someone. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by? When the weather was warm, quoth the cricket, not I. So the cricket asked, the ant asked, okay, so what were you doing when this weather was warm and it was blooming everywhere? Okay, you were doing nothing. I so the cricket said, not I. I didn't eat anything. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all lecture looked gay. You sang, sir, you say, the ant is saying. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. Sing also now, dance also now, the winter will go pass by. So here the ant is clearly mocking the cricket, okay, that if you danced when the weather was fine and warm, if you danced that time all day and did not even bother of gathering footprints, then dance the winter away now. Okay, why are you here? Why are you saying that you're hungry? You can dance. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. So the ant bade him goodbye, and the poor little cricket came from there. Okay. Folks call this a fable. I weren't it true. People say it's a fable. Okay, but it's not true, because some cricket has 4 legs and some have 2. This is a very, very core meaning which the poet has exposed. Cricket has 4 legs, but some have 2. Means some humans also belong from this nature. When they have good time, they sing and dance and enjoy their life in each and every aspect. But when horrible time starts to come, they blame the time, they go for borrowing, they go for other peoples to help them, and whenever they don't help them, they blame those people who didn't help them. So this is what is very wrong. It is not, it maybe it's a fable, but it has a deep moral inside it, and it is clearly expressing a human mind. When you have good time, when you have everything in favor of you, just gather those, accumulate those, and save it for the bad times to come, because time changes for everyone. Okay, so this is the entire moral of the story of the poem. Okay, it's written by Asu, and always keep in mind that whenever your time is good, take some advantage of that time and reserve something from it, because who knows what time is waiting for you in the future. So I hope you all understood the poem in very detail, and for more information and details, please contact the Bodhi Academy.